So I take it, are you guys able to see that opening slide? Great. So as I mentioned, so this is for the community within Kingston to help fundraising. So the idea behind Kingston Community Lottery is sort of is out of the brainchild of Kingston Council to support the sector. It's sort of powered and underwritten or developed through Gatherwell, and we're what's called the external lottery manager. But obviously, working with KVA to get the message out to the third sector has been great, to make sure that everyone on the ground knows that there's the opportunity to take part in it. Because often, I think sometimes if you hear about the community lottery, then great, it's a way to support the sector, but actually how for you as good causes do you take advantage of it? This is sort of what we're trying to do, and to let you know sort of how it works, and hopefully you're able to then speak to your board and your trustees to sign up to it, and it can be a nice regular income generator for you as a local good cause. And the whole point is it's to support the third sector, or the non-for-profit sector within Kingston. So we'll kind of run through sort of how it works. So today we'll run through sort of how it works for supporters, for those, so your supporters of your good cause, your charity, but also how does it work for you as the actual good cause registered on the platform. The splitting of the pound, so it kind of gives away how much tickets cost to the lottery. It is a pound a ticket, which we'll come on to in a second. What are the prizes? What you need to do to sign up to be a part of it, and then how do you receive your money, and the support you get to help market it and promote it. Because we know everyone involved with charities, not-for-profit, community interest companies. You're great at what you can do, delivering everything you do to your community and to your service users that you work with. But sometimes fundraising, income generation, marketing isn't always your forte, because generally people don't often first line get involved with charities from a marketing aspect. Often that's a sort of secondary, but it's very much how we can support you there, and also then a bit of a commitment of what we'd like to see for those good causes that sign up to the Kingston Community Lottery as part of the platform. So how does it work for supporters? So kingstonlottery.co.uk is live. It's been live for a couple of weeks now in order to buy tickets, but you can sign up for it at any point. But the first draw will be on the 9th of October. So the first draw will be on the 9th of October, and they'll be every Saturday after that at 8 o'clock. And like most lotteries, the more tickets that you, the more numbers that you match, the more money you win. Obviously, just to let you know, if you are kind of jotting down notes, then we'll share these slides as well afterwards, so you've got access to these, obviously, as well as the recording. But yeah, but also hopefully everything you'll be able to find will be on the websites as well. So kingstonlottery.co.uk is the website. Tickets cost £1, and there's a very definite reason for that. Is often a lot of your supporters will just want to take part, or they may only just want to try it and give it a go just for £1. Also, what we want this to be is a way that supporters, you're able to acquire new supporters for your organisation as well. So at £1 a week, where there's something in it for the supporter, it's a good way to encourage people to take a bit more of an interest. You might get more volunteers out of it. You might get other donations, other legacy donations, other opportunities to fundraise with these people. But it's a good acquisition tool for supporters for your good cause. And also importantly, it does very much differentiate itself then from the National Lottery, which is £2 a ticket, because we want to make sure that it is got its own identity within Kingston there. And players can choose their own 6-digit numbers, or they can do it via a lucky dip. The difference with this lottery, though, and so I'm not sure if you've had a look at the website already, is that when players buy a ticket, they choose which cause they want to support. So they say, right, I want to support this organisation with my ticket, and I want to make sure that this is the organisation that receives the funds as part of that. So rather than it just being kind of playing a lottery that some of the money kind of trickles down into you guys as organisations, the difference here is when someone buys a ticket, it specifically goes to their chosen good cause. And I'll come on to how you register as a good cause in a second, but it's all administered through the platform. They pay via direct debit or recurring card payment or blocks of tickets. So about 95% of all players play on a recurring basis. So for you guys as organisations, it's brilliant because once someone signs up, That's a weekly revenue coming into you as an organization. And so it's very much sort of, they sign up. Obviously, they want to win things regularly, but they get communicated when they win. But ultimately, they can sign up and leave that direct debit or that recurring card payment, and you receive the payment into your bank account on a monthly basis there. And also individuals, if they don't want to do it on a recurring basis, they can also sign up via a 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months via their debit card. So they've also got that opportunity as well. It doesn't have to be just via a recurring payment, but only about 5% of people choose to do it in that way. And then winning, once someone wins, they're notified via email, say, congratulations, you've won. Then they they log into the platform to claim their winnings if it's cash winnings. But at that point, we give the opportunity to donate it back to you as a good cause. So it's kind of a bit of a pull on the heartstrings to sort of say, you started to play here because you want to support this cause. Great, you've won something. Do you really need that money, or would you like to donate it back to the good cause? And just recently, we had a £25,000 jackpot donated back to the good cause, which is absolutely fantastic. But also, we have had lower prizes as well donated back. So about 10% of all winners donated back to the good causes they're supporting. And then where does the money go? So splitting the pound that I mentioned is that £1 ticket. So we, as an external lottery manager or anyone operating a lottery, the minimum amount to be licensed is 20% has to go back to good causes. We don't think that was the right amount to do. We could set up like that, but we didn't think that was the right thing to do. So what happens with the Kingston Community Lottery is 60% of the money of the ticket of the pound goes back to good causes. And the way that works is 50p goes directly to your good cause, to you as the organisation that the player chooses. And then 10p goes to sort of the community grants pot through Kingston Council. So that sort of covers some of the running costs of the lottery from their side of things. But then it supports the community a bit more broadly there as part of it. 20% covers the prizes, and there's no risk to you as the organisation or to Kingston Council to cover those prizes. That's all administered as part of that 20p. And then there are also some running costs. So also that includes VAT. So there's the payment costs, the platform hosting costs, the support costs and things like that that goes in as a part of it. So that comes out of that 20p in the pound, that 20% there. And then the prizes. So we've built a prize structure that we want to be enough of an incentive for people to play, but not too much of a prize fund that it detracts away from the money going to you as the good cause. So we've kind of built a prize structure that has a nice marketing headline. It's got a £25,000 jackpot prize. But also it attracts those people that want to support a cause. There may not be, if they're trying to, win a new house, or they're trying to, buy a yacht in the Caribbean, or, whatever it might be, they're not going to play this type of lottery. This is all about fundraising and incentivized giving. It increases that value transaction between you and your supporters, or you and your audience, to say, look, play the lottery, support us. We've received the bulk of the money raised, but you've got a chance to win some money as well. And £25,000, I would say, is probably life-changing for most people, but it's not so life-changing that it means people are playing for the wrong reasons. So if people match 6 numbers, it's 1 in a million draw, 1 in a million odds, and they would win £25,000. Fantastically, at the weekend, we launched a lottery for a Scottish football team, and on their first ever draw, they had a 25,000 jackpot winner. So fantastic message, fantastic PR for that one person that spent £1 on a ticket and they won £25,000. But it just shows that that works as part of the lotteries here. There's a bit of small print, but it's not small print. It's just smaller text, I should say. That's got an asterisk at the bottom of that slide there. That asterisk there says the jackpot prize is underwritten by prize insurance. So what that shows is that no matter how many tickets are sold, that jackpot prize is always there to be won. Obviously, if people don't match 6 numbers, then they don't win it. But if someone matches 6 numbers on the 9th of October on the first draw, then they will win that jackpot prize. If people, and this is a regular weekly prize draw, if 2 people had the same numbers, then they would both win £25,000 as part of that there. And then if you match 5 numbers at the front of the order or at the end of the order, then you win £2,000. And then obviously you can see that matching pattern as you go. If you match two tickets front or back, you win 3 free tickets there as part of it. We also then run what's called Bolton Prizes, essentially sort of raffles throughout the year across the lotteries that we support. And they are sort of timely, and they will be added extras for you to market. So we will, as part of the platform, we'll give you marketing tools and marketing assets to promote to your supporters. So we try and make the marketing as easy as possible for the lottery for you as charities and good causes. And we'll also provide you updated assets and marketing. When I say assets and marketing materials, it sounds kind of, a bit too corporate in that way. But we're saying stuff that you can share on Facebook, things that you can print off, images that you can kind of copy and paste and put into your own emails if you like. There, we're just trying to make it as easy as possible for you to tell your supporters why they should play and why they should support your cause. And how does it work for you as a good cause? So the Kingston Community, kingstonlottery.co.uk, that is live. So you can go and sign up. And as a good cause, you've got two sections at the top. You've got the play section, and you've got Are You a Good Cause? Click on Are You a Good Cause, and you can register. When you click to register, you'll just need to apply to join, just to make sure that we have bona fide good causes. You're not private organisations, you're not for-profit organisations. You meet the criteria that's set as part of the lottery. It takes a couple of minutes to do it. You upload a logo, who you are. You set yourself a bit of a target of how much money you want to raise, and then you apply to join. Someone within the communities team within Kingston Council will approve you. So make sure, we know who you are, you meet that criteria, you can go live on the platform. And then you'll get a suite of marketing materials that I mentioned that you can then share. So you can access those different marketing materials, which we'll come on to in a second. And then importantly, and it's one of the most important bits here, is you get paid on a monthly basis, depending on how many tickets you've sold. So it's nice and easy. It's regular, forecastable income. So you know exactly how many tickets you've sold and how much money you're receiving. And if you're the registered user for your charity or good cause, you can log into the platform and see how many tickets you've sold, and you can download the data, so it's nice and auditable if you need it to go into your accounts or anything like that. But we make it nice and easy to access that there. So it's nice and simple. You sell more tickets, you get paid more money at the end of each or the start of the following month, and that goes into your nominated bank account. And the other bit I said was getting the money sent through to you is the second most important bit. The first bit is there's absolutely no cost to you as the organisation to sign up. So we want as many good causes. So if you're here and you wear a couple of different hats for different organisations, or friends or family that might work with other organisations, or you might just know of or other organisations, say, why aren't you part of Kingston Community Lottery? Because you can fundraise as well as part of it. So just to highlight that there as an important section. 2 seconds. Excuse me, sorry. Problems of having a young daughter who brings back coughs and colds from nursery. So do apologise, I've got a bit of a sore throat. So the important bit here then is what your good cause page will look like. So when you upload your information, when you apply to join, you'll upload a logo, which is a sort of a dummy page. Three-legged cat charity is probably not the best name for a regular charity, but just an example that we use. So that picture where the cat is where your logo would be, or the image that represents you as an organisation. Your ticket target there of that green little box across the top, that's then that dial that says what do you want to set your tickets target at, and then obviously all the way along the page you'll be able to buy tickets for your users will be able to buy tickets once your page goes live. Where it's got the About Us section, that's for you to fill out. So we want to find out a bit about what you're trying to do and what you're trying to raise money for. There is a default bit of text that will be in that box there. But when you apply to join, please update that to reflect your organisation and what you're trying to raise money for. And then it's obviously got the information about previous draws, the next draw, and also it anonymises data for people that have bought tickets previously, and also winners that have won something as well. So just to let you know that you'll be able to access the supporters information when they play to support your cause, as long as they opt into that. But winners and player data on the actual front end of the public facing website is anonymized. So not to panic there. And this is an example of some of the marketing materials that I mentioned. So this is an example of sort of a poster there, a digital poster. So it's got, so the Buckinghamshire Lottery is the example that we sort of set up, one of our original ones there. It's got the Great Brickhill Cricket Club, so that's a local good cause within the Buckinghamshire area. And it's got some sort of a motivating headline, how it works, what the benefits are of being part of it for the player. And it's got sort of, if this was a digital version, as soon as you clicked on it, it would take you directly to your page there. So this is some nice example suite of marketing that you will get. So as soon as you update a logo, sorry, as soon as you upload a logo and say who you are, this a Facebook format, a Twitter format, a download and print format with a QR code and all those sorts of things, that will be built into the platform for you. And then this little video here will just give you a quick overview about making the most out of your login and your dashboard on the lottery, and some of the support you'll get as part of it. So I'll just play this now for a couple of minutes.
So you've signed up as a good cause. Now what do you need to do? Well, you need to let people know about it so they sign up and support your cause. We do all of the boring hard stuff for you, and we even give you tools to promote it, but you need to use them to spread the word. Start shouting from the rooftops and let as many people know as possible. Remember, the more people who know about your lottery page, the more supporters you will get and the more money you will raise. The sky's the limit. Never stop recruiting supporters. Not only do you scoop 50p from every ticket.
Sorry, did you have a question there, Matt?
No, sorry.
Oh, no,
Sorry.
okay. No.
It happened without me doing anything, sorry.
No worries. I was just, sorry, I should have asked a question. Sorry, just put a lozenge in, just was a, and you could hear that, correct? You could hear the audio. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, I'll just press play now.
They buy, but they also help spread the word for you. And because people sign up as long-term supporters, you raise 50p from their tickets every week. And it all soon starts adding up. But it won't happen on its own. All you need to do is keep spreading the word. As a good cause, you get your own dashboard, which helps you keep track of how your lottery fund is performing. Download marketing leaflets or even customize them to say what you need to. When you first log into your dashboard, the name of your dashboard will be across the top, along with any immediate actions for you to do. You'll also see a chart to show how your tickets are growing. If you click on the supporters button, this will take you to a page where you can see all the details of the people that are supporting your cause. You can use the supporters details to thank supporters or provide updates on how their support is helping. The leaflet button is probably the most important button on your dashboard. Here you will find lots of leaflets that we create especially for your cause. You will find both printable and digital versions with your own logo on. What's more, they're specially tailored for you as they send people straight to your page where they buy tickets for your cause. All you need to do is make sure you use these leaflets to spread the word and watch your funds grow. So, print off as many printable versions and hand them out to as many people as you can. People can even scan the QR code that we put on there for you, which takes their device straight to your page, so they don't need to search for you when they visit the lottery site. Download the digital leaflet and email it to as many people as you know. Your digital leaflets contain a special button which directs them straight to your page, where it only takes a minute to sign up and start raising money for you. What's more, you can even change the text on all of these leaflets using the Customize button, so you can create your own version with a special message, like what the money you raise will be used for. A new leaflet design is available every few months, so you can keep the advertising materials for your lottery page fresh. So remember, your dashboard is your most important tool and provides you with everything you need to enroll your own supporters. We do all of the hard work for you, so all you need to do is shout about your page, spread the word, and watch the money you are raising grow.
So hopefully that was sort of helpful to understand some of the support that will be there within the platform that you can use and access to help you market and promote it out to your supporters. So a little bit about sort of the website itself. So it's bespoke, been designed in for it to resonate within the community of Kingston. But the important bit is it's got the backbone and it's got the security of everything that we've developed. And we run about 100 of these community lotteries throughout the UK. So we're constantly updating it, constantly improving the experience, and trying to add little extras to help you fundraisers and make it as easy as possible. And also for supporters, we're trying to make the journey as smooth as well. So once you've kind of talked about it and got it out to your audience, once they hit the website, we make it as easy to convert them, for them to buy a ticket and then to stay to support you for a longer time as possible. It's fully PCI compliant in terms of taking payments, 99.7% uptime, and we get an email or a text message 24/7 to make sure that it's monitored and keep an eye on it. And it's responsive, so it's viewable on all devices. About 75% of all people that access is via a tablet or a mobile, and actually not a table, as it says there. It is, well, they might use a table, but that's supposed to say tablet, mobile or tablet. Also, anyone can access it via a desktop as well, but it is optimized for people on the go to pick up an email or see something on social media, click on it, and then they'll view the website, and it's easy to buy a ticket and support your cause as they go there. There's a dedicated local phone number. And that will be answered and support and provides telephone support by our team, but it will be answered as Kingston Community Lottery. So for you as a good cause, if you've got any questions or queries that you need answering about your page or your site or your details, then give us a call, or you can drop us an email at support@kingstonlottery.co.uk. But importantly, all your supporters will get that same experience as well. And there'll be a dedicated social media page, Facebook and Twitter page about the lottery as well, that you can share information across. So this is what Cardiff Council have needed to do to get it set up. So they are licensed by the Gambling Commission. So they need to have a license to operate this. And then obviously you guys signing up as good causes, you don't have to be licensed yourself. You can take part in it under their license there. They're sort of responsible, and this is where kind of conversations between Gatherwell, Kingston Council and KVA of trying to get as many good causes as part of it and let as much of the community know about it as possible. And they will also approve those good causes to make sure that we've got the correct people on the platform, and they'll also make sure that the right people are paid the money on a monthly basis as part of it. A lot of that's automated, but they've got oversight to make it sure it's all run correctly, and they've obviously got that local knowledge as well. This is just an example of Vale Lottery. So this was our original lottery that launched back in 2015, first community lottery. I say we've now got over 100 of these, but with different areas throughout the UK, all the way from Portsmouth and Gosport on the south coast, across to Powys in Wales, to Norfolk and out in East Anglia, all the way up to the Western Isles of Scotland. So it's quite literally all across the UK. They start off with about 40 causes. They've now got over 300 causes, and in that time period, they've raised over £500,000 for local good causes in and around the Buckinghamshire area. So a great sort of case study as to how it works well. We asked some of their causes that signed up originally, sort of what is it? How did you sort of promote yourselves on the lottery to get people to buy your tickets? So Great Brickhill Cricket Club was the example we had on the leaflet there. They've got a clubhouse. It's a cricket club, obviously, so they've got a clubhouse which has got some nice, decent facilities. Well, at the time when you can use facilities is good, but hopefully those are coming back at the moment. And they said they offered a drink to anyone that was a supporter of theirs that bought a lottery ticket. And you might think, well, £1 for a lottery ticket versus however much for a drink, but you've got to remember that people sign up on a recurring basis. So they're signing up for sort of a couple of years generally, people stay for. So it's again that bit of investment there to get an extra supporter on board. And they use their £2,500 a year raised through the lottery to invest in some of the coaching for the juniors at the club. Carers Bucks. They're a charity that supports unpaid family carers. They had sort of about £1,000 a year at the time, raising through the lottery, and they used the money to run a new support group. And what they did is they added the lottery link to their email signatures. So anyone, you've got sort of your phone number, email address, website, at the bottom of your email signature. You can also add an image in there as well. So they added a digital image of the lottery, and you can download it through the dashboard. And then anyone clicked on that, it means that then someone was taken directly to their page. So every email that goes in and out of an organization has that little link that someone might see and someone might click on. And then lastly, medical alert assistance dogs. I mean, all good causes are fantastic, but I think the ability to sniff out the early onset signs of a medical condition is pretty impressive. And at the time, they were raising about £2,500 a year through the lottery, and they'll use it to support training of extra dogs. And what they did is they posted it on their website, had a section on their website for the lottery, and also posted regularly on social media. So nothing too complicated, some nice simple things. We've had other people that have just done like a printed off the leaflets and done a leaflet drop, through letterbox drop, if you've got more of a geographical, a local community centre or something like that. Or if you've got an email distribution list, maybe send an email out to all your supporters, letting them know you're part of the lottery, and for them to buy a ticket and support you, as well as they've got the chance to win something. So, our commitment, and Kingston Council's commitment as launching this is you get your own dedicated webpage, your own opportunity to fundraise. You'll get those bespoke marketing materials, and you'll get the dashboard to help you use those and make the most out of it and to raise money, and then track and be able to view it, download the supporter data list, so you can then communicate and say thank you to them. And also you'll get a welcome pack to make the most out of it. And also you'll get weekly updates of saying what you're raising through the lottery as well. So you'll get that sent through to you. But importantly, 50p of every pound goes directly to you as a good cause for every ticket you sell. So the more tickets you sell, obviously the more money that you raise, going into your bank account each month. And then what we're asking, ahead of the first draw, this was sort of our second launch. So, we want to get people at as many good causes on the platform as well. Is we're trying to set you a bit of a challenge. It's a challenge. It's not a contract. It's not anything that, we want you to sign, sell as many tickets as possible. So a bit of a commitment is, can you sell 20 tickets in the next 4 weeks? Averagely, people buy just shy of 2 tickets per person. So we're only saying kind of 10 to 12 people, can you get those many people signed up to support your good cause? We're saying, please have a staffed email address. And it doesn't need to be a paid staff member, but someone that might see a new bit of literature that comes out, or a new tool or a new update that we can let for you to go and promote there. And please use your dashboard, download the marketing tools, or give someone access to it that can do. It might not be you doing it all the time, but someone else might be better on handling that kind of stuff. But yeah, you use that dashboard and make the most out of all that marketing material, so you don't have to create it yourself, and it'll help you fundraise a little bit more. And then spread the word, as I mentioned. If you've got other people that you're involved with, or other organizations or causes, or people or WhatsApp groups that share information, or informal groups, kind of best practice and learning, then please shout about it. And it doesn't have to be just in Kingston. We've also got other community lotteries throughout the UK. So if you're involved with, or know anyone else elsewhere, then shout about that, and and we can hopefully signpost them to a local lottery that they can fundraise through as well. But importantly, this is all about raising money for the good causes within Kingston. And then open up. I've been talking for 25 minutes or so about kind of the lottery and how it works, to give you kind of an overview. But happy to kind of take any questions or queries about sort of how it works, and anything that sort of hasn't quite been clear. So I'll stop sharing.
Yeah, I've got a few questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What happens if someone didn't win the top prize? Is it going to a rollover like a normal?
No. So it doesn't roll over. So every ticket, so it's the same draw. So and that's why you can offer, because whether you've sold 100 tickets or you've sold 100,000 tickets, it's purely odds based. So if someone matches those numbers, they win. If people don't, then they don't win. But that 20p prize structure, that is run at, no one makes any money out of that amount that goes to prizes. It's just over a period of time. We know that some weeks you might have a couple of £2,000 winners, and you might not have any winners for a couple of weeks. So it will just kind of, some weeks it will get topped up. So some weeks it will be in a deficit, other weeks it will be in a surplus, but that's kind of all managed as part of it. And it's in a separate bank account that we operate, but it's sat outside of any of our, our regular finances. So it's secure for the good causes.
Okay. My next question is, once you're a member, say, I'm calling it membership, is it a lifetime membership, or does it have like a renewal? No.
So for you as a good cause, once you're signed up indefinitely.
Okay. And my next one is about the last bit that you talked about, the marketing, with staff changes and everything. So is that a continuous thing, or is it just at the beginner's pack?
No. So we...
with the dashboard?
Yeah, so the dashboard is always there to log in, to access. If we upload, so say for example, there was an extra Bolton Prize, 6 months, oh no, actually it wouldn't be 6 months because it's every other month. A couple of months down the line, you as the contact that's registered on the lottery for the good cause. So you would be the good cause admin or the charity admin. We will send you an email saying, we've got this new offer going on and this is where your marketing materials are. Go and access them. So we'll notify you to kind of say, to give you a nudge to say, make the most of them. This is what goes going on, because we'll notify you before, because we want you to notify your community.
Okay, thank you. Those are my questions from now. Oh, one last one. Sorry. Do you have to say from the beginning what you plan to spend the money on?
No.
No. Okay.
No, it's completely up to you as a good cause. As long as you signing up as a good cause meet the criteria. It's unrestricted funds, so it's up to you to decide what you want to spend the money on.
Thank you. That's it, guys.
Hi, Matt.
Yeah, that was really good. Thank you very much for explaining all that. Have you got a target in the first year of how many people you want signed up?
As many as possible. So I mean, the benefit of it is that the more causes that sign up, the more money's raised. That is quite literally it. Is we want it, rather than saying we want 10 causes raising thousands of pounds. Actually, what we really truly want, because if those 10 causes are really quite sophisticated, they've got paid staff, they know how to access grants, they know how to do this. Well, quite often they'll probably access other money elsewhere. Whereas this is a really easy way for small, micro, medium-sized organisations to raise. It might be a few £100s, it might be a couple of £1,000s a year in a really quite easy format that is a regular income. So it's open to organisations of all size, but we don't. We would like to see as many good causes sign up in Kingston as possible. That's the idea as part of this.
Yeah, good. Is there any other marketing that's going on other than the charities themselves trying to market it?
Yeah, so Kingston Council's comms team will also be sort of promoting it across their various channels as well. And obviously the conversation that we had with KVA is then that's another route to then get to kind of the third sector to kind of shout about it as well. So we're trying to work with, we normally do, in the first good cause launch, there was a couple of members and from Kingston Council there as part of it, kind of a bit more of the sort of fanfare, because we had quite a few good causes sign up at the start. This was sort of a secondary to say, look, can we do more to get more causes as part of it, and how can we shout about it to as many people? So unfortunately, you only got me today, kind of running through it. But hopefully, we just want as many good causes, knowing about it, and then making use of it, really.
Thank you.
I was going to say, initially, I thought you're saying we want more good causes, which then indicates that there'll be lots of competition. People who want to support causes are going to struggle, which one do I, but then I guess if more tickets are sold, there's more chance of more people getting the money. So yeah. I think I get it that way. It looks pretty straightforward for even those like me who are not IT geniuses. So it sounds
I'm not an IT genius either, so don't you worry.
Yes, no, it does sound good. And, the less work we have to do, the better it is, in the sense that most of the charities rely on volunteers like myself. So, it is, if it is time consuming, we might not have thought about it. So definitely, yes, we will definitely make an effort to join.
Brilliant. And what we've found over the years is, we're supporting about 10,000 causes across different lottery platforms and things of all different sorts of natures. Is what we learn across the board, we then try and replicate, and then how do we make it to scale? So that's always what we're trying to do is, okay, if we come up with it, or if we or a client or a good cause comes up with something that's a genius idea, or it's just not even genius, just a little bit, the bit of a turn that makes it, that would just make our life more, life easier. Then if we can do that for everyone, then that makes it far better and more efficient and less effort and more streamlined for everyone. So we're always sort of trying to update the systems, update the learnings, and make it as easy as possible.
That's good.
Okay, thanks very much, Phil. I thought that sounded fantastic. That's a great presentation as well. So with your permission, I'll put this presentation on our website along with the slides, and then we can continue to help promote it.
Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be great. Brilliant. That's fantastic news.
Okay, did anyone else have any final questions for Phil?
No, thank you very much for your time today.
Yeah, it was good. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, as I say, the website's live, so yeah, hopefully everything you'll go and see there will just sort of back up the information. So kingstonlottery.co.uk is where you need to look, and to register as a good cause, just click on the bit that says "Are you a good cause?" So that will give you more of those details there.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Okay,
Excellent.
thank you
Thanks
so
very
much, Phil.
Thanks, all.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Bye.